and also this thing with Honeycomb and Finesse and now I can't even really say that no more. I guess you can now look King, right, and stuff like that because you got him going back and forth with King, and then people, not really feeling the way he was coming to King. You got some people okay with it. People are basically on the fence. How people is about Finesse in general, man, right? HoneykombBrazy and Finesse2tymes to me are, I think Young Thug is still one of the biggest, and shout out to Academics for coming up with this. I don't say he just came up with it in general, but he was the first dude I seen I seen speak on it about how rappers lose their mystique by getting on the internet. I feel like HoneykombBrazy and Finesse2tymes are great examples of that. They've lately just been so vocal on the internet, not on records, not really dropping records, and then it's the thing too. They're always talking about someone else. It's never good when you have somebody's name in your mouth all the time. That's just not a good character trait, dude. It's not. I don't care what walk of life you come from, what ethnicity you are, how old and young you are. Having someone's name in your mouth all the time, always talking about somebody, is just not a good look, bro. It really isn't. And one thing about Finesse and Honeycomb is they're gonna keep. It seems like they're keeping a lot of other rappers in their names in their mouth. Like even with the whole fuck the streets movement. It's okay to not feel it, but you don't even have to call anybody out particularly and say names. You just say, hey, I'm not fucking with that shit, because it's a movement. When he made it personal about rappers, now you're getting on the phone with niggas, and it looks like you're backtracking because you went so hard for you to just say, oh no, when all these niggas got in contact with me, it was all cool. It's like, nah, bro, that just makes it look like you just want attention and contact. And I'm not saying that HoneykombBrazy just wants attention. I'm just telling you what those responses give off. That you just really want their attention. And you're acting like it's a problem, but when they contact you about being being a problem, it's all good. It's like, nah, bro, it's not. And then you drop making diss records. It's not worth all that, bro. See, that's taking it somewhere it don't need to be. You just got out. That's taking it somewhere it don't need to be taken. It's like right now, my nigga, you need to be putting your talent full forward and just rapping and dropping hard ass records, right? What Finesse said, come on, you need to have some bad bitches in the video. But like, my niggas, come on, get some hoes, get some pussy, bro. Get your mind off of negative shit. Get some pussy, bust a nut, my nigga, smoke a fat blunt, go on a vacation. Where you know what I'm saying, on some water by a beach or some shit like that. Do some cool shit, like, my nigga, do some shit to relax and chill. I'm talking about Honeycomb at this point, right? I feel like Finesse does have points in that manner. Like, you should be chilled out, calm by now, bro. It's no way you should still be turned up, talk about beef, and then, like, it's like, my nigga, you... And then it's the thing, for you to say your first response, like, y'all not beefing, y'all not going back and forth, nothing like that, you supposed to go full forward with the music. Like, full force with the music. Fuck the shout-outs. Fuck who reaching out. Nigga, just do it on your own. You got the support of fans out here. Your music, the videos are doing numbers. He just stopped dropping them. It seems like he'll literally drop 3-4 videos, do millions, and then just stop. You got to keep going with that shit, bro. I think he said he did 5 videos in a day or some shit like that. Drop them hoes. Drop them hoes, bro. You know? Keep that up repetitionally. You don't have to do that every day, but shit, every other week, nigga, drop 5 videos. Like, that's the shit that gets you ahead. This going back and forth on the internet, staying on blog sites and shit like that, that shit is temporarily cool, but unless you plan on going the Charleston White route or the 706 Unk route, where you plan on getting into comedy or some shit like that. And this is talking to Finesse and Honeycomb right now, you know what I'm saying, in this point. Unless you plan on doing that, y'all need to just, hey, bro, back up. I'm not saying the comedy shit, like especially with Finesse, that the comedy shit ain't helping it, because to me it's really turning around his PR and it's turning around his public image. The comedy is to me, my fault. In my opinion, the comedy for Finesse2tymes is really turning around his public image. I think with HoneykombBrazy, it's getting to a point because his shit is always about Finesse2tymes, and then the way Finesse2tymes, they kind of talked about him on that last live about how he's never around a woman and stuff like that. I see a lot of people, if you go to different blog sites such as Key Talk Media, Say Cheese, Academics, Rap TV, there's a lot of different blog sites, bro. Hip-hop blog sites. I noticed that the energy is kind of starting to shift towards Finesse2tymes side, where people are like, yeah, Honeycomb ain't been seen with a woman. And it does seem like he's always talking about, somebody. So it's just, something to pay attention to. Y'all let me know what y'all think.